Yo, what up, my peeps? Hopefully everybody's doing good, man. I'm just over here chilling. Just chilling, relaxing. Hopefully you guys are having a good one. You know, one thing, bro, one thing I don't understand is that, when you die, there's a lot of people out there, bro, that sit there, cry, of course, but they come and they travel from far away places, bro, and they come to visit that person when that person's already dead. It doesn't really matter no more. What I don't understand is when that person is alive, nobody visits, nobody calls, nobody does none of that shit, bro. But once that person dies, it's like everybody travels from far away, bro. And it's crazy because really people don't really give a fuck, dude. You know what I mean? Like if you really see it, dude, fucking in a month people forget, bro. If you really see it, man, that's the reason why me, dude, I stopped bending over backwards for people. I stopped following the crowd. I stopped really giving a shit about what people thought or what people do, bro. Because at the end of the day, nobody cares, man. You know what I mean? This life just flashes. This life is just moves quick, dude. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I sit here, man, and I even talk to my daughter or I talk to my friends, and it's like, where did time go? You know what I mean? Like, where did time go? That's why, man, we gotta stop worrying about dumb shit, dude. And I always say that too, bro, because I always trip out, you know? When somebody's sick, when somebody's dying, I guess people don't want to feel it in their conscience, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, I gotta go give the respect. But I always saw it as like, when you die, you die. You don't feel shit. You're gone. You don't, I don't think you hear the people crying, the people coming, like, all that to me, dude, is like, it's nonsense. You know what I mean? Like, real shit. Like, love that person when that person is here. You know what I mean? Like, you love that person, man, when the person is alive. Call them, visit them, check on that person, man. You know what I mean? Because I don't really understand that shit, dude. You know what I mean? Because when somebody dies, everybody just goes like to the funeral, travel from far places, bro. Like I seen that shit happen. You know what I mean? When somebody dies, bro, I was like, who the fuck is all these people, man? I never seen them in my life. Like people come, and it's crazy because I have always said that. While somebody's here, or somebody's alive, show them love. Go visit them, hit them up, ask them how's it going, talk. You know what I mean? Sometimes, bro, a conversation goes a long way. Like real shit, man. You know what I mean? What's up, my peeps? You know what I mean? Like, a hello, or just check up on somebody, man. The reason why I'm saying that is because I've been there, you know what I mean? Where I've seen people die, bro, and I go to the funeral, like I was saying earlier right now, and I'm like, who the fuck is all these people? I never seen them in my fucking life. I never heard nobody speak about them, but yeah, they're there. I don't understand why do you have to wait until somebody passes away for you to go visit. You know what I mean? For you to sit there and be like, hey man, what's up, man? What's going on? Like me, bro, I try to check up on people. At least hit them up once in a while, man. You never really know when is the last time you're gonna see that person. And don't always wait till the last moment, man. You know what I mean? That's what I believe, dude. Because when somebody's dead, bro, somebody's dying, when somebody's gone, they don't hear you. It doesn't matter, bro. You know what I mean? I've seen a whole bunch of people sit there. I think, you know what, I'm just speaking out, man. I think, because with me, like, when my people passed away and all that shit, bro, like, I didn't cry. Why? Because I was there. I always hit them up. I always, you know what I mean? I always check up on them. So as I did what I was supposed to do, check up people. So my conscience is clean. You know what I mean? I always believe that it's always the people, bro, the dicks or the people that feel like, shit, I fucked up. They're fucking crying and crying and crying. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. That's what I think. Everybody's different, though, but I have overseen that shit, bro. You know what I mean? Or like when that person is dead, oh my God, that person was so cool, this person was so nice, and this person is this, and this person is that. But when that person is alive, all those people will be talking shit about that person. You know what I mean? I don't understand, man. So that's the reason why, bro, the older I got, I really stopped giving a shit, dude. About what people say, what people think about me, bending over backwards for people, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, nobody really cares. You know what I mean? People could sit here and pretend and know that shit, but not everybody. You can always tell the real people that really care about you, bro. Those are the people that check up on you when they don't need nothing from you. You know what I mean? Check this shit out too in life, bro. Everything is different, man. I remember this guy told me one day, bro. He said, Rob, sometimes we sit here watering dead plants, bro. And I told him, what do you mean by that? I told him, what do you mean by that? He said, sometimes, man, we're the only ones that call, we're the only ones that reach out, we're the only ones that do all that. He said, sometimes, start reaching out to see who reaches out to you. See who really calls you. See who's really there for you, man. You know what I mean? I said, you know what, you're right. So you know what I start doing? I start hitting up people. I see who will hit me up. Who will reach out to me. Who will say, hey, Rob, are you all right? Hey, Rob, what's going on? You know what I mean? What do you mean what I'm trying to do? What do you mean by that? I'm just over here talking. What's up with you? So you know what I mean? And I just feel like at the end of the day, dude, oh, what am I gonna do in the live stream? I'm just talking, G. You could talk about whatever you want, bro. I'm just over here talking about life. I'm just over here talking about like why is it that when somebody's alive, nobody checks up on them, nobody calls them, but once that person is dead, once that person is gone, everybody comes from far places, bro, to visit them, to sit there and cry, to say that, oh my God, that person was so cool, that person was this, that person was that, and blah, 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 and so on. But when the person is alive, nobody checks up on them, nobody calls them, nobody does none of that, bro. I think sometimes it's just fake love. You know what I mean? Because I've seen it with my own eyes, that's what I'm saying. You know? And I just feel that while somebody is alive, while somebody is here, call them, visit. You know what I mean? A simple hello, a simple hi, that shit goes a long way, bro. I don't understand that when people sit there and cry or talk about, oh, he was this and he was that and blah, 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 blah. And, but when he was alive, they would talk shit about that person. When that person was here, nobody would visit him. When that person was here, nobody gave a rat's ass about that person. You know what I mean? And that's what I always say, man. I always feel that no matter what, bro, like always reach out. And that's why me, bro, like the older I got, like I was saying before, I really started paying attention, bro. Who was really there for me? Who wasn't there for me, bro? You know, you can't really, yeah, man, of course, dude. You know what I mean? Because, like, sometimes in life, bro, you really don't know what people are going through, bro. And a simple hi, a simple hello, a simple how you doing, and all that, bro, that shit goes a long way in life, man. Like 100%. Oh, my TikTok people, I'm also live on YouTube, man, so I'm also conversating right here. No, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I always see that shit, bro. When something, like, I don't know, man, like, I never understood that. I always feel that always show love to somebody, bro. Hit them up, call them. Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? You know what I mean? Hey, a simple hi, a simple hey, how's it going, man? You know what I mean? Even a fucking simple text, bro. That shit goes a long way, man. You know what I mean? Because you never know what people are going through in life. You know what I mean? That's the way I see it, dude. And so the older I got, man, the more I realized, like, hey, you know what? Time is precious. You can't just give it to anybody, dude. You know what I mean? And that's real shit. 100%, bro. 100%. That's why me, dude, I always treat people the same way I want to be treated, bro. And if I'm not getting the same treatment, instead of sitting there, bro, I just walk away. You know what I mean? My time, my mindset, my mental health, my fucking everything, bro, is I'm not gonna sit there, bro, and try to convince somebody either. You know what I mean? You can't make nobody happy. You know what I mean? People are gonna treat you how you treat them. And I treat people, bro, the way I want to be treated. And if I'm not getting the same treatment, then I don't fuck with them. Then I walk away. You know what I mean? That's how I am. That's how I learn to just, of course, man, 100%, dude. Whatever you give, you're going to receive. Caught. You know what I mean? And I also believe that whatever you put in your mind, you're going to attract, bro. Your mind is is so fucking strong that whatever you put here, you're going to attract, dude. You know what I mean? So if you're always thinking negative and stupid shit, that's what you're going to attract, bro. Dumb shit, dumb people, dumb scenarios, bro. And all that shit. That's why you always got to walk around with a positive mind, positive mindset, dude. Like 100%, man. You know what I mean? And me, dude, like, I don't know, man. I think, when I was a young buck, dude, when I was young, I always wanted to fit in. I wanted to be part of the crew. I wanted to do all that shit. But the older I got, my circle got smaller and smaller and smaller, bro. Why? Because I stopped tolerating a lot of shit, dude. You know what I mean? I really stopped tolerating a lot of shit. I really start seeing that, yo, I only live once. What am I doing trying to bending over backwards for these people? What am I doing trying to please a whole bunch of people, bro? You know what I mean? Like, you try to please everybody, bro, that you forget about yourself. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And it's like, you sometimes do, like I say this in my videos too, man. Like, when we're growing up, we always put, oh, we always gotta make our parents happy. We always gotta be the good child, the good kid. You know what I mean? Follow the rules, obey our parents. And we grow up, and then we meet our friends. We try to fit in. We try to do all that shit. And then we get married. We try to please our spouse, our partner. Then after that, we got kids. Thinking about our kids, we never really think about ourselves, bro. You know what I mean? And we got to start thinking about ourselves. We got to really start making time for ourselves, dude. You know what I mean? And that's what I think. And so if I got to make time for me and make time for the important people, bro, I got to let go of a lot of nonsense. You know what I mean? I got to let go of a lot of people, bro, that ain't really helping me out. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people out here. What you say? Oh, 100%, bro. 100%. I believe that shit. I make these videos, dude, so I can motivate people, encourage people, and just get to know people, man. You know what I mean? I believe that this world is full of negativity and full of bunch of bullshit, bro. And why be part of that crew when you could be part of the cool crew, bro? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'm all the way over here. Yeah, man. So life is whatever you make it, and life, dude. People are gonna treat you exactly how you treat them. And sometimes, bro, you treat people good, they're gonna treat you like shit. And those people, you gotta walk away, bro. Stop sitting here begging people to be in your life. Stop begging people, bro, to stop pleasing people, man. You know what I mean? You only live once. sons, stop living your life amongst what other people think, what other people are gonna say about you, bro. Because at the end of the day, that shit doesn't matter, dude. What matters is you. You matter. What you do matters. Because remember, at the end of the day, this is your life. You know what I mean? The decisions that you take in life, bro, they're gonna make you, they're gonna break you, bro. It's gonna be on you. 100%. So at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, man, this is your life. You are where you at in life, bro, because you're there, because you put yourself there. Nobody else, man. So you can't blame nobody. You know what I mean? That's why I tell my friends all the time. Like my friend tells me all the time, oh man, this is my parents' fault because the neighborhood I grew up in, oh, is this and that. I'm like, you know what, bro? When we're kids, yeah, you can make a whole bunch of fucking excuses, bro. But when you're older, bro, it's on you. You know what I mean? So you're where you at in life because you want to be there, bro. And if you don't want to be there, dude, do something about it. You know what I mean? And that's what I feel. Don't go out there crying. Don't go out there doing none of that shit, bro. You know what I mean? And that's what I feel. Stop being a fucking people pleaser in life, man. I used to be that shit when I was like in my 20s. I always trying to please people, dude. Oh yes, I'm gonna do this. Oh yes, I'm gonna do that. I was always there for everybody, bro. Until one day, I needed a whole bunch of people. There was nobody there for me, dude. And that's when I realized one thing, dude. You have to let go of a lot of people in life, bro. There's a lot of fucking people in your life that all they're doing, bro, is taking up room. That's all they're fucking doing, bro. They ain't doing nothing else, man. You have to let go. You have to let go of the people, bro. That they're just there when they're celebrating, when you're doing good. But when you're doing bad, all those people skip, all those people gone, bro. Those people stop fucking with, man. Real shit, dude. I'd rather eat by myself, bro, than be in the table full of scavengers, full of two-faces, bro, full of fucking snakes, bro. 100%, dude. I'd rather enjoy my own time than be surrounded by a whole bunch of people and still feel lonely, bro. Because that's the worst feeling ever, bro. Be in the room with a whole bunch of people and you still feel lonely. You still feel lonely. You know what I mean? So with that, bro, I said, fuck that. I'm just going to do me. And the older I got, the less I start hanging around with people, dude. I stopped calling people that don't call me. I stopped checking up on people that don't check up on me. You know what I mean? Life is a fair game, bro. You know what I mean? Life teaches you valuable lessons, bro. Life is the best fucking school ever, dude. You know what I mean? Like once I stopped doing, bro, is I stopped tolerating a lot of shit. I stopped like, when you're young and you see people do a lot of stupid shit that you don't want to do, and you don't want to say shit because you don't want to be the fucking, the douche. You don't know, you want to be the cool guy. Nah, man, I don't tolerate shit. If I don't like something, oh yeah, bro, 100%, dude. Look, man, in this world, you gotta help people out. In this world, dude, you see somebody that needs help them out. Like one time, bro, I always like helping out people, man. And my boy, he was like, "Why do you help out the homeless people? Why, why do you give them money?" And I said, "Bro," he's like, "He's probably gonna go use it on drugs or whatever." I said, "I don't give a fuck where he's gonna go use it. I don't give it from the heart, and that's what matters, bro. You know what I mean? Always treat people the same way, bro. You want to be treated, dude. It doesn't matter. You know why I learned in fucking life? Never make fun of nobody. Because if you do, bro, life is going to turn around, bro. It's going to put you in the same position that you were making fun of that person, bro. And that's 100%. You know what I mean? So never make fun of nobody, bro. None of that shit, dude. You know what I mean? Like real shit, because you never know, man. What goes up comes down. One day you're good, the next day you're down, bro. So never make fun of nobody, man. Always stay humble. You know what I mean? Always respect everybody, dude, no matter what, bro. Respect yourself, respect others, man. You know what I mean? And whatever you put out there, bro, that's what you're gonna get, dude. Karma, man. You know, another thing that I learned in life is you can't run away from your problems, big dog. You know why? Because they're gonna come back. They're gonna catch up to you, dude. Another thing, bro, I learned in life is that, yeah, man, 100%. Tatiana, you, like I was saying earlier, man, your mind is very strong and very powerful. Whatever you put here, you're going to attract. Whatever you put here, bro, even if it's negative, positive, whatever it is, bro, your mind is gonna attract. Have you guys ever seen like, okay, for example, right? Me, I bought my daughter a car. I bought her a Mustang, a yellow one. After me and her were talking about, before I bought it, we are talking about, oh, you know what, we should get this. Everywhere we saw that one. We saw this, we saw that. It's like you attract. Your mind attracts negative, positive. You know what I mean? Like real shit. But if you wake up in the morning, bro, with a fucking negative attitude, what do you think you're going to attract the whole day? You think you're gonna attract something positive? No, you're gonna be attracting nothing but negative shit, bro. Your attitude, your energy, whatever energy you have, bro, that's what you're gonna attract, dude. Like real shit. Laws of attraction. That's why, and every day, dude, you gotta always tell yourself, always talk positive to your mind. Because whatever you tell yourself, your mind doesn't know if you're playing around, if you're being for reals. If you say, oh my God, I'm fucking stupid, what is your mind gonna say? You're fucking stupid. That's why you always gotta think positive. You always gotta talk positive about yourself, about everybody, dude. Real shit. Oh yes, Tatiana, you always. Like I have my mentor, right? Like I wasn't always the way that I think. You know what I mean? I remember my mentor, this is years ago, I think I was like in my fucking 20s, my mid 20s. And he was like, look, Rob, your mind is very, 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 very strong. If you wake up in the morning already thinking bad, you're gonna attract none of all that shit. And I was like, you know what, you're right. He goes, think positive. No matter what life throws at you, turn that negative into a positive. Turn it into a learning lesson. And I said, you know what, you're right. And that's how I've been living my life, bro. I always think positive. No matter what life throws at me, think positive. You know what I mean? Always think positive. I have lost. All right, man. I will, man. I will. And oh yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that. And you know, he told me to read a lot of books, and he told me, like, I came from the streets, and my mentality was different when I was like in my teens and in my 20s. You know what I mean? And I'm happy that I met my mentor. Hey, how's it going? And I'm happy that I met my mentor because he took me under his wing, and he was like, look, man, in life, if you think bad about yourself, if you think low about yourself, what is everybody else going to think about you? You know what I mean? And I said, you know what, you're right. Change up here, dude. People are going to see you the way you see yourself, man. And I said, all right. And that's how I grew up, bro. I grew up like that. You know what I mean? I said, you know what? Just because I came from the street doesn't mean I am the streets. You know what I mean? And I started hanging around with a whole bunch of people. Started changing. Why? Because when you want change in life, you look for change. You know what I mean? You don't put excuses. So I started hanging around with the people I was hanging around with, man. And I started hanging around with different kind of people, and my life started changing. And you know what's crazy about it is this: when you change your life or you try to do better, people are gonna criticize you. Oh, you think you're better than me? Oh, you think this, you think that? No, I don't think I'm better than you. I just think that I'm better than where I am right now, and I want to better myself, and I want to better my life. That's why changes. It's not because you think you're better than somebody else. No, it's because you're tired of being sitting in the same freaking spot and not doing shit about it. You know what I mean? So in life, bro, it's up to you. People are gonna treat you the way you allow them to treat you, man. People push the envelope to see how far they could get away with you. You know what I mean? And that's real shit. You, 100%. You know what I mean? Look, man. Before, when I was like When I was a young buck and I was running the streets, I'm talking about like in my late teens, early 20s. You know, I was running, oh, he's this and he's that and blah, 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 blah. I changed my life and I changed my life for the better. People will criticize me. So you know what I said to myself? Fuck everybody. I'm going to do me. Because no matter what, people are going to criticize you. You know what I mean? Like I always say about this. Hey, have a blessed day. Thank you. Like I always say about this. You could throw the biggest party, have the best food, have the best everything. People still going to criticize you. People still going to talk shit about you. People still going to do a whole bunch of shit. You know what I mean? So just do you, man. If you're always trying to please everybody, you're going to go crazy. What is that? What are you talking about? What kind of show is that? But you know, that's how life is, man. You either learn from life, from those obstacles that life gives you, from the learning lessons, or they're going to keep coming back. Even the people that you run into, even the people, bro, that you meet, that run into your life, they're here for a reason. Not just everybody just wants in your life for the time. Everything happens for a reason. You meet somebody. People come here to teach you valuable lessons, bro. Either they're good or they're bad, bro. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that come and teach you like, hey, don't ignore those red flags. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that come to teach you, man. Hey, stop being a dummy. Hey, level up. Hey, do this. There's a lot of fucking things that you see in life, bro. Your mind is strong. Have you noticed this, man? Like I was saying earlier to Tatiana, like your mind is so powerful and your mind is so strong. Like look at this. Have you guys ever pretended to be sick and call your job and was like, hey, you know what, I'm sick, I won't be able to go in today, I have a headache, blah, 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 blah. Pretty soon you start thinking about it, you start getting a headache. Your mind is so fucking strong, it's so powerful, it attracts, man. You know what I mean? Like real shit, I do believe in that, man. Your mind is strong. So always, always, and also your mind, like I was saying earlier, man, your mind doesn't know when you're playing around. Your mind doesn't know when you're joking, when you're being serious, none of that. If you say, man, I'm stupid, I'm this, and I'm that, you're going to start fucking believing it. If you always tell yourself, I'm fucking sick, I'm this, and I'm that, you're always going to stay fucking sick. Why? Because you're always telling your mind. And if you always want to do something in life, and if you always put in excuses, you already putting that in your mind. That every time you want to do something, automatically your mind is going to start putting excuses, and you're never going to achieve what you want in life because you always put in those excuses. 100%, dude. You know what I mean? So in life, bro, you want change, you gotta change. You want something, do it, bro. It's really up to you. It's up to nobody else. And stop worrying about if people like you, if people don't like you, man. Life is too short to be worrying about stupid nonsense, man. If people like you, if people don't, if people want to stay in your life, if people don't, you know what I mean? Stop chasing people. You know what I also believe when people say, I'm chasing the money, I'm chasing this, I'm chasing that. Bro, when something is yours, you don't have to chase. You attract and it comes to you. You know what I mean? Stop chasing shit, bro. Stop chasing people. Sometimes people don't want you to catch them, bro. Stop chasing shit. Whatever is yours is gonna come to you. Whatever is yours, you're gonna attract. You know what I mean? Stop worrying about people's opinion, especially the people, bro, that ain't doing nothing in your life. Stop worrying about them, man. Stop worrying about you, because at the end of the day, you're the one that matters, bro. I really appreciate you guys coming by, man, and chilling with me. I just like coming over here, man, and just talking to different people, getting to know people, you know what I mean? It's always fun. So what are you guys up to? Is anybody out there? I think everybody left, huh? Yeah, I'm about to go have dinner too. Well, my peeps, I really appreciate you guys coming by, stopping by and chilling with me. Your comments and all that, man. I really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for stopping by. My YouTube people, thank you. I appreciate it.